I want to also check another thing. And I'm being a little bit petty, but I think it's well deserved. Okay. So we'll do this. Okay. All right. So let's look at the real Game Awards. The real Game Awards. Khalif, why are you following? Oh, you're probably following because it's funny. I'll follow them too because it's funny that way. But let's see what they're doing. Because this was supposed to be the one that was like, oh, this is for the real gamers. This isn't the fake shit. This is the real Game Awards, done by Stuttering Craig. So let's see. Did you hear? Tonight's the big night. December 12th. Voting for the real Game Awards opens up in 4 categories. 6:30 Central Time. I've never seen Central Time. It's usually Pacific or Eastern. Okay. Voting for real, best action game, best FPS, Husbando of the Year, shitty ass game of the year. What a terrible fucking award. The real Game Awards, best action game. How can Indiana Jones be the best action game? It had only come out like 3 days prior to this. How would that have been enough time for a lot of people to vote for to play that game? Like, right? Like, that wouldn't have been a lot of time. There's a reason why these award shows like cut off games. So otherwise, it's like you'd have to wait till December 31st or like the beginning of the new year to rank all these games. Best action game of award. I mean, I think it's pretty telling if Final Fantasy Rebirth's in here. Not saying Rebirth's bad, but like it's more saying RPG. As far as they didn't exclude Indiana Jones and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if anything, I would have put Stalker in here over Final Fantasy, no? Isn't Indiana Jones a little bit too woke for them too? That's real action game of the year. And then we have best FPS. Oh, okay. So Stalker, Call of Duty, RoboCop. Only 3 FPS games came out this year? That can't be true. They're not going to put X Defiant? Bullshit. What? Shooter games. Okay. This year. Aliens Fireteam Elite, Battlefield 4. That came out this year? No, this is the best shooters, right? This is not 2024. Battlefield 4 came out. There's no way it came out this year. What is this list? Yeah, this is BioShock Infinite. So what the fuck is this list? Rebirth is the best game of all time. Listen, I haven't played Rebirth yet, and not because I hate Final Fantasy. I think if you guys know my content, you know I fucking love RPGs. I just don't have a PS5, so I'm playing it when it comes out in January. I already have that shit pre-order. Also, PC Mag, kind of a bullshit list. This best game. Okay, 2024. Okay, thank you. Games actually came out this year. I Am Your Beast didn't make it. That's crazy. X Defiant. Okay, this is Doom. What is this list? Were there really no fucking FPSs that came out this year? Everything else they're mentioning came out years ago. 2021. Black Mesa is a mod. No, okay. This is the best. Okay. FPS games released in 2024. Was there like a fucking short? Was it only like 4 first-person shooters? Like, holy fuck. Everything's like BioShock Infinite, which isn't even a good fucking shooter. Okay, you know what? Let's watch a gamer ranks video. God, this was just a bit. I was just doing a bit to make fun of this. This is the ADHD. You guys ever wonder why it's like, hey, why did he put out that video? He's actually working on the video 3 months ago. This is why, okay? This is the shit. This is why. Thank you, Gameranks, for fucking saving me. The holy shit. Okay, so games that came out this year, besides Stalker 2, Black Ops 6, and Robo City. There's no way that's only been 3 FPSs this year. Okay, Mech Warrior 5. I don't know if that's really a person shooter. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Okay, this is... Oh, they're just saying first person. Okay. Black Ops 6, Gray Zone Warfare. I'm not gonna front you guys. I don't even know. What the fuck is Alara? This shit sounds made up. This shit sounds made up. Angerfoot. Okay, thank you. I played Angerfoot. Stalker. Plan 8. Clockwork Revolution. Did this even come out? I'm pretty sure it didn't come out. Like Clockwork Revolution, it didn't come out this year. Because I was looking forward to it. It didn't come out this year though. Right? Yeah, it's not even out. Did the article say it came out? No. Anyways, okay, back to the bit I was doing. So I guess there was only fucking 3 first-person shooter games that came out this year. How was that? Battlefield 2042 became good for the first time this year. I don't know what's going on with the Battlefield series. I feel like that should be... Sorry, if I'm looking to the right, it's because I have my Steam on my hand here, too. I don't know what happened to that franchise. Like, now that I'm actually thinking about it, we really aren't getting a lot of first-person shooter games. Like, you might get more first-person perspective, like Indiana Jones, but like, I'm not even gonna shit on these guys for this. This is probably one of the options too. The Husbando of the Year, Broly. Why the fuck would Broly be on here? And also, it's very obvious they did not play the best game of the year, Metaphor v Fantasia, because the answer should be Heisman. Just saying. Should be Heisman. The real ass, shitty ass game of the year. Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe it. It's Concord, Dragon Age, Dustboy, and Suicide Squad. Oh man. Who would have thought Concord and Dustboy would be on this list? This is the first time I've ever heard of these games being mentioned by these people. I don't even know, like, what these games are. Doom the Dark Age better swoop soon. Oh my god, dude. Please give me something. It's looking anemic for fucking first-person shooters. Holy shit, dude. About 6 on the movement, nobody remembers. Okay. Yeah, you know, honestly, I don't. Okay, let me go list this list first. This is okay. I would say like the game that would probably deserve it, truthfully, would be Suicide Squad. I know Concord like shut down after like a minute, but I still contend that like Concord wasn't a bad game. It just was an okay, serviceable game that needed to do more, and it just didn't. Like, people who played the game, they weren't saying, oh, this control sucked or the game's bad. It's like, yeah, it's fine. But like, you can't just be fine where you're going up against the behemoths of like Fortnite, of Apex, of like Warzone. Like, you can't just be okay. It can't just be like an okay game. You have to be like really good. Otherwise, why would I stop playing like fucking Fortnite for free? That's another thing these guys don't ever look into. This game was like a $70 game. Like, it wasn't cheap. It was a fucking, right? It was full price. Or it was like $40. Yeah, it was a $40 game. It was a $40 game, and everything else they're competing against is free. Like, you're not going to steal people away when your competition is free and you want them to pay fucking $40. Like, no. Like Dragon Age is fine. They only put on here because it says woke. And Dustborn is an indie game. You haven't even heard of the company that made this game. Like, that's how indie it is. They caught wind of Dustborn because they had nothing else to do, and they saw like an image of it and like, oh my god, this game was so woke, it's so bad. But like, to put on your list, that's fucking stupid, dude. Like, look at the comments. Shittiest game of the year category is the toughest choice. LMAO. Can't they all win it? How sad. Outlaws could even get nominated for a single award shown on there, despite being a piece of shit game with no redeeming qualities. This is such... Wow. There weren't really any good AAA games this year? Oh yeah, dude. Because the real Game Awards... Wait, the best part, you guys. The best part about this shit is you have to pay. You have to pay $30 a year. $30 a year for the option to suggest and nominate and vote on the future award show, which is definitely real and happening. Don't worry. And the best thing is, every other tier just gives you the same level of access. Like, look, $5 a month, you just show your support. Thanks for the love. $15 a month, or sorry, $15 a year. Wait, what does that break down to? Wait a minute. Who did the math on this? Okay, so I can pay $5 a month, or I can pay $15 every year, which is like, what, $2 a month? Like, from a financial standpoint, it is better to pay $30 a year than $5 a month. But then, and why would you? Oh, well, because you're an elite gamer, for $13.37, you can get your name listed as a sponsor for future events. Isn't that cool? Don't you want your name attached to this award show where they won't even show you what the fuck the categories are because you haven't paid? Isn't that cool? Isn't it cool the homepage is just give us money? At the Real Game Awards, we believe in empowering gamers and amplifying their voices within the gaming community. Our membership represents a commitment to shaping the future of gaming by providing a platform for passionate players to engage, share insights, and participate in the recognition of outstanding achievements in the industry. Yeah, outstanding achievements like, where is it? Best Husbando and shitty ass game of the year. What an outstanding achievement. Like, it makes no fucking sense. Hold on, let me check the chat real quick. Skull and Bones is a person the least favorite of mine. That's to say it's bad. Yeah, you know what? Like, again. These guys will say, like, this shit is bad. These are bad games. They're bad and they're terrible. And I will always contend, something not being financially successful does not mean the product itself was bad. Could the product be bad? Of course. But there's so many other factors to consider. And it blows my mind that, like, as someone who is also in a gaming community, right? I make gaming content. I play games all the fucking day. Besides going to work and stuff. But, like, you're taught to think critically in so many games, right? Think of different sort of paths or outcomes. Even in the first-person shooter, PvP type of game, right? You're learning maps, you're learning routes, you're learning strats, you're learning like combinations, all this shit too. I was playing Marvel Rivals and people are fucking animation canceling as magic. Like, you're learning how to think outside the box. But then when it comes to game being good, it's black and white. It's game big number, sell big number, good game. Game sell low number, bad game. And it's like, it's so weird. That's why I made that video about people using Steam DB charts for, like, oh, this is the good game, this is the bad game. Because that's idiotic. Wait, but can we go through this website, actually? Yes, exactly. Sales are not indicative of quality. Like, there are certain games. For example, Okami is I love Okami so much. If you guys watched my last video, you would see that I had a little bit of a rant on how much I love Okami. Okami did pretty well for its time, but we never got a proper sequel to Okami until announced this year. Okay, Okami came out, I want to say 2006. Yes, 2006. Oh, I was right. 2006. It's 2024. We're getting an announcement, so we're probably not getting a full game until like 2020, late 2025, early 2026. So 19 to 20 years after the first game came out. Yes, there was Okami Den for the DS, but no one cares about that game. This game was an actual success for Clover and Capcom. Like, really a successful game. Didn't get a sequel. Does that not make the game bad? When we've gotten like 100 Call of Duties and stuff, is Call of Duty a better game than like Okami? Or is Call of Duty a better game than Baldur's Gate 3? Or is it a different game? Or is it scratching a different itch? Like, I really hate the notion people are like, this is broadly better. That's why when that, what's that guy's name? Daniel Vavra from Kingdom Come Deliverance, the writer or like developer on that, was like, I'm going to compare our game to fucking Dragon Age Velgar. I'm like, why? You're not even like the same type of game. You're like a more realistic medieval based game. This is the game where you fight fucking dragons. Like, it's not even the same genre. And context, his game was doing well because it was been on sale for like fucking months at a time, and it's like $2 right now. If I want to buy Kingdom Come Deliverance right now, let's go 80% off. Whatever. In 1954. Yep, I'm an old gamer. 80% off. Royal Edition, $7.99. Like, that would in fact lower the barrier for entry for a lot of people who are curious to try this game out because the sequel's coming out, which, as we know, when games have sequels coming out, their previous games tend to get boosted because people might be interested in the series, want to make sure they catch up. Like, that's probably why people are still playing this game. And this isn't to say this game is bad. It's not my speed, but I'm not going to say it's bad because of, you know, the developer or whatever. But like, we're not even factoring in external shit. It's just, well, you know, it's doing better. So with better game, like, I hate that. Anthem was Soulble's ass. Yeah, Anthem. Oh boy, Anthem was a fucking. See, but again, I don't think Anthem was even that terrible, too. They just, the end game was garbage. The end game was garbage, I'll tell you that straight up. The end game was bad. What? ADHD, focus. What is the Real Game Awards? It's an online video game club created to empower gamers by giving them a voice, ultimately creating our own industry award show that is voted on by you, the gamer, and not the old, outdated industry journalists. This is so stupid. Because if they really wanted gamers to vote, then they wouldn't make it a monetary thing. Like, when I vote in the Game Awards show, right, I can just go to the website, click a button, be done. When Cutie Cinderella puts on her Streamer Awards, I can just click a button, be done. I don't have to pay for this. That's the problem with gamers nowadays, dude. Like, they're so fucking gullible. All you gotta say is, you're doing it to stick it to the industry. We're gonna create our own industry award show. You can't. You can't create your own industry award show. And I'll tell them exactly why you can't do that. First and foremost, no one from the industry is involved in this. So you can't say this is the industry. You can't. Like, industry awards are from people who are within the industry or have access to the industry. This is the equivalent of saying, we're going to create our own Oscars. Fuck these movies and these elites. We're going to make our own Oscars awards. Like, that's not the Oscars thing. There's no board. There's no, like, people involved, really. You know, there's no transparency here. This is Stuttering Craig's idea, by the way. and like you don't know where that money is going to. You don't know who's involved. You know nothing of that. Can developers or publishers influence the voting process? No. The TRGA is committed to maintaining a fair and unbiased voting process. We do not accept any form of influence from game developers or publishers to ensure the integrity of our awards. You, the gamer, are the owner of the influence. That's crazy to say, because I'm pretty sure. The Studying Craig, Blabbling Collector, Side Scrollers. Okay. Well, Studying Craig, you yourself are an influencer, are you not? While there's a million reasons that Real Game Awards is different than Jeff's show, one of the easiest to understand is we have no desire to be accepted by or fit in with traditional media Hollywood. It's not for them, it's for you. What the fuck? We view the DLC expansions as extensions of existing game, not standalone releases. Sure, an expansion could be big enough to feel like its own game, but as long as it's tied to a primary game and not so a separate title, it is considered DLC or expansion. Okay. This is even worse than Jeff is removing transparency from the award show, the exact opposite of what he should be doing. This is why you don't have transparency though. Like on your website. Let's see. Our board. No one with influence, you guys. No influencers, except for this guy who's an influencer. Who, oh my god, Jesus Christ, dude, what a cosplay. D-Day Cobra, who's an influencer. A bad type of influencer. Our board directors made up of industry veterans and gamers. Industry veterans. You Studying Craig? Everyone involved has a passion project because they want to give gamers a voice again. We have 3 main rules. They're not allowed to vote. They're not allowed to be on any press list or receive perks from any AAA developers. They cannot work for traditional access game media. Yeah, I don't think you'll have a problem with D-Day Cobra or Cabrutus ever getting access to traditional gaming media. Oh my god, this is so stupid. I like this part. He has been playing video games across several platforms for 35 years. Like, as if that gives him some sort of, like, authority to talk about shit. Like, bitch, I've also been playing video games for over 30 years across several platforms. Because I grew up, and those platforms don't exist anymore. Like, what is this? He's also married to the X-Ray girl of the Nerdrotic channel, which makes him an inspiration to socially awkward nerds the world over. I don't think he's an inspiration to nerds all over. This is my favorite one though, Cabrutus. He has, of all the people on this list, he has the least amount to be on this list. He literally lies on videos. Like, he'd never played God of War and was like, it's too woke. He's the face of the biggest gaming movement in the history. You guys. In the history, he is the biggest gaming man of the movement. He's the face of it. He's a curator. Over 400,000 members. Cabrutus is just a gamer dude who is passionate about his hobby and industry. No, he's not. He's always had the desire to do something good and meaningful for the gaming community, which he hasn't done. Oh my god, dude. Like, this is literally, oh, this is so fucking funny. What's his YouTube page at now? Let's see what the good for the community he's been doing. Sweet Paper Inc. is trying to add history, so racism right here. Okay, he's just stuck on Sweet Paper Inc. Stuff, these thumbnails are garbage. Again, AI thumbnail. Exposing another Sweet Paper Inc. game. Is Bandai Namco going woke? Oh, his DEI free games never do fucking well. At all. Isn't that hilarious? The games that he say are really good, just even from like a view standpoint. Like, let's go to his first. Let's go oldest video. How about this? 8 months ago. Bruce doesn't recommend the Crew Motorfest? Wait, what? Your Bruce wants you to buy Stellar Blade. Okay. Why would you make a fucking 1-minute video? Like, that's insane. Whatever. Okay, so we have the usual stuff right here. We have the... You could play Sin Duality, Echoes of Ada's Open Networks. I have no idea what Sin Duality is. I'm going to play Killer Frequency in a little bit. And then probably something afterwards too. But this is... Sony is spreading bot propaganda in Helldivers 2. Lessons we can learn from Helldivers 2. Stellar Blade was censored. What now? Brutus wants you. Gamergate 2. Brutus reaction to State of Play. Answering Mr. Salim. Begun. Honestly, does he not understand that he looks bad in these thumbnails? He's like bad for you. And Sweet Baby Inc. Oh, I remember this. They tried to exploit Black Myth Wukong Des for 7 millions. Okay, I'm not going to be a dick. I know English is not his first language. He's Brazilian. Square Enix shareholders are concerned about Sweet Baby Inc. God damn. Sweet Baby Inc. was his whole fucking bag, wasn't it? Wait, the Access Media is afraid? Afraid of what? Can we check this out for a second? We're just gonna check this out for 1 second.
So guys, I'm here with my friend Craig. Say hi, Craig.
Hey, Craig.
Yeah, and we are here to talk to you guys about the Rio Game Awards. I bet that you guys are all tired of those events that they pretend to be gamers. You know, they try.
Wait. I thought we couldn't do that. I thought we weren't allowed to talk about it and like promote it and shit, right?
Like,
no influencers, no influence.
Best game of the year. Well, not anymore, because the Rio Games Award is here to give you, the gamer, a voice in this. Craig, can you talk a little bit more about this?
Yeah, so this was just
okay. Let's go with money.
Lifting, right?
Money
all the time.
This to me is this is not about making money. This is about giving back to an industry that's given me a career.
Not about making money, really. Again, because homepage is just like, it's like literally, like it's right here. You look at why it exists and it's money. But okay.
For almost 2 decades, right? I've been doing this for a long time. And the reason why we have our voting members pay is the same reason why any other award show has their membership pay. But the biggest part of that is that we don't want traditional corporate sponsors, right? I don't want to have to charge $200,000 to run a trailer for a minute like Jeff Keighley's award show does, right? Jeff's show charges $250,000 for 60 seconds to run it.
Okay, here's what you guys, I'm gonna have to defend capitalism right now, so I'm not happy. But the reason why he charges that much, first off, it's based off of the company and like what kind of game, if it's an indie game or whatever. But the reason why he charges so much is because this is an actual production. Like this. Okay, so what they're doing right now is a dumb, bad, worse version of what Cutie Cinderella does. Cutie Cinderella puts on the Streamer Awards show, right? Something she doesn't have to do. Huge respect for that, and she does that. So she has to make concessions, like she has to get sponsors. Last year, it was like, I think she had like OnlyFans are helping, or Fansly helped sponsor her. This year, I don't really know who was sponsored, but I didn't watch it this year. But like, she kind of pulls the curtain back a bit. There's a price people have to pay. There's a venue you have to rent out. You want people to stream this. You want people to get attention. You want to promote. You do all this other stuff. One of the worst reasons this is just like a grift to me is because as a viewer, what do you get out of this? Right? Like, we know, for example, we watch the Game Awards, you watch Summer Game Fest. We're going to have people in the industry who are making the games we want to play tell us, hey, here's a game you want to play. Like, do you think Okami's being announced at the fucking Real Game Awards? Do you think Onimusha 2 is being announced there? Do you think Death Stranding 2 is being announced there? Do you think any game that would get you excited is being announced there? No. Because they get to decide the categories, and then they just vote on that, and that's it. Like, okay, like literally, let's do a dry run of the show. Hi, it's me. I'm Stuttering Craig. Welcome to the Real Gamer Awards. We're doing it via Zoom because we couldn't afford a venue. So here's your list of nominees. I put it here on this Excel spreadsheet, or maybe I'm fancy and I went to Canva, and which I always use, and made a couple of slides, and you can scroll down and see who the winner is. And congratulations. No, there'll be nobody accepting these awards because these are bullshit awards, and we did this kind of to make fun of the industry that we say we don't like and we don't want to be a part of, but we made our own game awards. When we're so uncreative, we called it the Real Game Awards. But yeah, if you want to see some trailers, we link the YouTube account to the Real Game Awards that have the trailers. You can watch those trailers, but no one came to us. Wait, hold on. Actually, I'm getting word that the creators of The Great Rebellion do have something for us to watch. So there's that. Like, what are you getting from this? Oh, I've been ignoring the chat. I'm a bad streamer. I'm sorry. Hill versus Babyface. That guy's a fucking idiot. Yeah, he charges. Yes, he's charging people to vote, right? Which I don't get charged again watching Jeff Keighley stuff. But also, what are you getting out of it? Like, this is customer, you're right, this is a form of validation, right? It's like, hey, we're in charge, we're winning. It's like, but are you? Because they don't understand perfectly. Yes, thank you. They don't understand the art of the artistry behind it or anything. Who is going to accept the awards? I personally like it when the people who win the awards get up there and get to talk about like their team and how proud they are, how hard they worked. But this is just people who are going to be riffing badly on games. Like, oh, look at shitty ass game of the year is Concord because Concord sucks. Woo. It's the same shit we've been saying for the past like 5 months. Nothing new there. Like, they don't think ahead of anything. It's just their anger at everything all the time. There's nothing else there. There's literally nothing else there for them. They're just mad all the time. All the time. Oscars from Temu. Fucking wish ass Oscars. Like, I bet you the comments are just like, not that many. One of the best new words to name these people pretending to be journalists. What? Who was there to see the awards and who was there to watch the trailer? The same people. The same people. Every chance I get, I mention the Real Game Awards. When I see someone mention Jeff Keighley's award show, I point at the fact that they don't allow the gamer to vote on the games, whereas the real gamer does. This is a fucking lie. First off, you have to be a gigantic loser if you're talking about any of this shit in real life. Like, real talk. I was at work and I had to explain what the Game Awards was, but because people know video games and know shit, it wasn't that awkward. But like, try to explain to someone the Real Game Awards. Like, try to explain to someone, like a small Victorian child, try to explain this award show. It's like, no, it's not on TV. You can't watch on the internet. You actually have to pay access for it, and there is actually no date for the award show. And you get to pick though. You get to nominate and vote on the thing you pay to nominate for. And then on some time, you'll get on the Zoom call and they'll show you what your money paid, what you paid for. Gamers vote for the golden joystick. Gamers also vote for the fucking Game Awards. I don't understand what they think that like this is like not the case. Like, obviously, yes, there's people in the industry who vote, but like they do give gamers a chance to vote for stuff. Remember, they put gacha games in their Game Awards. They have this community awards. They have the best professional, best esports team, best content creator. Like, they have all these awards that people vote on. What the way I explain to the Game Awards to my folks is literally, it's like the Oscars for people who make games. I mean, honestly, yeah. Yeah, they put Genshin, they put Zenless Zone Zero, they put Wuthering Waves. First off, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I am so tired of gacha games, and I think it's so funny. I think it's so funny that the guys who were like, we're tired of this AAA slop. We're tired of these woke games. We're tired of getting the same game over and over and over. Yeah, here's a game. Listen, okay. Look at this. Yeah, I'll click on the page. You tell me there is a visual difference between this fucking game, Punishing Gray Raven, you tell me the difference between that, Zenless Zone Zero, Genshin Impact, and then what was that other one? Honkai Star Rail. These all look the fucking same. And not even on some like weird, like racist, xenophobic shit. I mean, literally, these are all the same designs. These are the same designs. And I don't think it's the same company. Wuthering Waves. This is the same shit. Like, I just saw this. What's that new one coming out? Anata? Like, these are the same exact character designs. Like, the same exact character design. And listen, I know it's not exclusive to the gacha games, right? Because I do think some of the Tales of like the Tales series looks a lot similar to Trails of Cold Steel. But like, there are some differences. This shit looks the fucking same. It looks the goddamn same. Give me 1 second, please. I've been gone longer than this second. Oh, shut up. But yeah, like, this is the same exact shit. So I'm like, how can you do that? And then you look at, and they'll be like, oh, she looks generic. Why is she so generic looking? Why is it just a generic person? It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And they're trying to tell me that she's ugly, and I'm like, this is insane. Like, we're living in an insane world. We're living in an insane world where this is considered unattractive and manly. Like, that's crazy. It's insane to me.